Bayu too. This is Bayu here. I know you see me a lot of, you can see a lot of plastic containers with food on my desk. It's because we're going to talk about emergency rations, okay? I have a Gatorade Zero. Remember, I have a little problem with sugar. With 3 type of noodles: shell, small coditos, and the long coditos. That's the Mexican for the elbow noodle, and the long one. The weight of this one, 18.20 ounces. A little bit over the pound, just a little bit, okay? You have pre-cooked and dry pinto beans. I didn't wait on this one. What do you know? Okay, the famous and popular buckwheat, 19.59 ounces. Mung bean. No, this is a mung bean. This is the Asian beans that they are flat in flavor, but it can be a filling for everything. Total weight 26 ounces, 0.83. Then you have the split pea, 30 ounces, 0.75. We have the this rice, but this is like broken rice, a special Asian style rice. This is for not for cooking it plain, but with mixing it, like California rolls type of deal, that kind of food. Okay, and this is a regular rice, 30.42 ounces. So among all these things right here, this is the heaviest. Okay, 2 pounds. This is, most of the stuff is 2 pounds. This is a 2.5 liter package. Well, not quite 2 pounds, but this is 30.42, which is 16 and 16 is 32, so close to 2 pounds. But if you look at the bag, it tells you 2 pounds. They're ripping you off. They're ripping us off. Okay, so a lot of people talk about equipment and rope and knife and machetes and guns and bullets and blah 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 blah, but they never mention food. I don't know what the hell they're going to hunt or harvest in the forest. Hey, I don't care about hunting in the forest. It comes to 3 o'clock, especially people with a medical condition, they have to eat. Even if it is a bowl of just white rice, okay? I remember the Vietnam War, the GIs would burn, they would go into a little shanty town, a little village, and they would look for the rice and burn the rice. That's what the first thing GI will do, because this will be given to the VC, and they were given food, and they will leave and have energy to fight the next day. Is that a secret? This takes a little bit longer to cook, split peas, but if you get a little plastic bag, I don't have one over here, but you overnight, you put a quarter of a cup of this with water and seal it. By the next morning, 12 hours of sucking in water, it will make an hour or so of cooking, boiling water. Some noodles, rice, mung beans, and onions. I know a lot of people hate onions, but if you put onions on your rice and you split peas on your mung beans or in your buckwheat, it gives you a flavor. Then we have some cans that you can use it to make a soup. You're not going to have a 3-course meal out in the field, forget about it. But you're going to have a big bladder soup. And that would be, you will have the liquid that you need, it will have all the vitamins, minerals, and stuff like that. Also some cholesterol, hopefully proteins too. And this can is 20 grams over here. On the pinto beans, it's a lot of minerals and proteins. Now, talking about dietary fibers, if you have that condition, noodles, rice, split peas, or the famous Russian style buckwheat will help you with that requirement. So the noodles and the mung beans, 2.81 pounds. Now you're not gonna tell me you cannot carry this in your little bag or your little backpack. That would be impossible. I use a little Maggie's or Nord chicken broth. You put 1/4 of a cup and 1/4 of a cup in a big one of those Russian style or German style kidney pot, like World War II style. You can cook it for an hour and you have an excellent meal. Okay, and then you can add pork or you can add the beef. Is excellent. So you don't have to waste your time hunting or fishing if you get something. Split peas and rice. That's great combination. Good rice is regular rice. This is a little bit heavy. That's a 3.83 pounds. But tell me, how many days can you eat with this stew? 3 pounds, 0.8, almost 4. Can you eat 7 meals? Hell yeah, one person more than that. 1/4 of a cup and 1/4 of a cup. I would say easily anywhere between 7 to 9 days, 7 to 10 days. Okay. Make sure you take salt. Make sure you take a seasoning, a little bit of garlic dust or onion powder, dry cilantro. So spices that some people never ever talk about. So how the hell they go out in the field and they don't eat? I can remember the early 1982 war between UK and Argentina. The Argentina naval aviation kept fighting for almost a month after the Argentine army surrendered. And why would the army surrender and not the naval aviation? Because naval aviation will go back to the home base, eat 3 hot meals a day, and the army will be hungry up in cold in the mountains. They forgot about class 5. And the worst thing against a soldier is not having food in the field, and the high command wanted to fight, they would go here. So food is necessary for high morale. With high morale, you can do everything. Low morale, forget about it. I mean, you even feel like kicking that in the tail or put it in a bullet on the back because they're not going to listen to you, they're not going to work. This is life. Without this, you're wasting your time. Okay? So, this idea that some guys, they're not even prepper, they're like a salesperson. Buy this, buy that, buy this $300 knife. How about this for $7, guys? I'm gonna play around with the little thing, or put the special parachute rope, and it's working. It's very sharp, and then it's $7. Good steel. Made in here in the USA. I think it was in Montana. So you don't have to burn a lot of money, but you have to put money in this, because without this, I don't care if you have $1,000 knife from Mars. It's worthless without this. This is important. Now, why do I keep it in plastic containers? Because I'm following the South American approach. Argentina, and actually, we got a prepper that have been doing this for the longest. I have a 5-pound bags from Walmart. They got the little black thing. Producer, help me with the name of the little animal in the rice.
Oh, weevils.
Weevils. That's right. Gorgojos in Spanish. Weevils. And it ruined my rice. So I had to literally put a little bit handful in the plate and kind of clean the weevils out and the little eggs, the larvae. Because they get out of nowhere, because they don't fumigate the stuff when it's growing. Now on this one, what you can do is you get a little bit of alcohol, cotton ball with alcohol, and you put aluminum foil, and then what you do is you light it up, and then immediately you put the lid on, and then the fire will suck up the oxygen in the bottle. The bottle will shrink a little bit, but you know that there's no air. No air, everything dies if it's carbon based. Okay, even virus dies without oxygen. At least planet Earth virus. Okay, so this is important to have. Remember the weight, or you can use the small one, which is nothing. I don't know if I can do this real quick and I'll tell you the weight. Yes. 12.8 ounces, not even a pound. Now, how many days can you eat beans? It depends on you. But this one, a part of it might be 3 days, 4 days. And you don't have to worry about going hungry, going to sleep hungry, and being upset, being mad because you had not eaten. Okay? Consider this in the small sizes. You can put it in your little shoulder bag. Let me show you a shoulder bag real quick. See, this is a nice shoulder bag. Okay, so right here you just put one of these noodles with, what did I say, with mung beans, and you put an onion. Okay, so now you have food for 5 to 7 days for you. If you have 2 people, probably 3 days, and you eat in a big bowl of soup. Okay, probably 2 meals a day. So this is what nobody talks about it, and they think having $1,000 worth of equipment is gonna save you. No, we don't. Food is what you need every day. Rice. Not here in the U.S. Maybe little in the English-speaking country. I don't know why you guys don't like rice, but the world itself eat rice 3 times a day or twice a day. Very important food. And you can put sugar, you can put milk, you can make it arroz con leche, the Spanish style, which is delicious for the kid. A little bit cinnamon, a little bit of sugar. Hey, finger looking good food. The same deal with other food. It depends on the seasoning that you put. Remember, you have to have seasoning. I don't care if you boil the stuff, but you have to boil with salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of chicken bouillon or beef bouillon or seafood bouillon or whatever. Don't just eat it plain because it's disgusting. I mean, at least for my flavor as a Latino man, I would throw the plate in your face and you give me something flat like that. Okay, YouTube, this is short and sweet. Remember, this is life, so you need to have it. Never mind the $1,000 knife and the $400 pack and the little burner and stuff. Nah, this is primary source of what you need. This is to be before the top 10, the top C's or the 5 C's. This is first. Okay, very simple dry food. And if you want to eat meat, in the can, and then you rotate it. It goes out of date. Rotate it. Use this. Use it. Everything you use. You usually carry what you like to eat. If you don't like to eat, forget about it. Unless it's emergency, you're hungry for 2-3 days, you eat whatever. The only time that I went hungry in my life, believe it or not, was with the U.S. Army. The stupid first sergeant got lost, and we had literally 2 days with no food. 2 days, 48 hours. I was so upset because he took my vehicle. He took my vehicle to move the food, and it never got to me. As soon as I got to, I said, first time, I need my vehicle. I need to move my bullets. So get your own vehicle, but I'm not gonna do it. So I will go to brigade, I will go to battalion and get the class 5. Class 5 is a bullet, class 4 is the beans. I think it is. Bullet is 5 and beans are class 4, something like that, 4 to 5. But hey, I kick his ass. You fire, idiot. If you cannot find yourself, we're not going to trust you to deliver food because morale is important. Okay, guys, short and sweet. Get your plastic bottle preferably with a big mouth so you don't have difficult time filling it up and getting it in the cup. Onions, they are very simple and so tasty. Peppers, green onion, and seasoning, all type of seasoning. Thank you for watching and talk to you later. Bye.